Did you miss us? Mrs Bonneville, where are we?
We're in a field in Tutbury.
Very good. We're in a field stood behind a tree with some things hanging off it in Tutbury. Now, we have been here before. We'll talk about that in a minute. But as usual, thank you ever so much for all the lovely comments on the vlogs to date and our podcasts. And if you're still enjoying our little, sorry about the wind by the way, but if you're still enjoying our little series where we took our motorbike to Austria, the latest one is here or down in the description if you're watching on a smart TV. We will crack on because it is really windy in this current location.
We're going to have lovely, fresh, rosy cheeks, aren't we?
Behind me, there is a tree that has been literally split right down the middle. We've had some real rough weather, stormy weather recently with winds and that. Wow, that's look at that, right down the middle. Right, come on, let's go and have a little look and see what's what in Tutbury. Now then, before we start, any updates on the boat? Oh yeah, I've done a little bit of more. Any updates on the boat? Well, I've done a little bit more kind of internal stuff, varnished. I've been umming and ahhing whether we've got solid block, wood, whatever you want to call it, work surfaces. I'm sure Mrs B will clip some stuff in, but I've varnished them anyway. Very pleased. Other brands of varnish are available, but very pleased so far. That's the second coat, and this is the kitchen sink. Yeah, as I say, very pleased. Wasn't going to do them, wasn't going to varnish the tops, but yeah, really delighted. So this is the main worktop, and I'm just about to do this one. This is for the dirty dishes, but I've just got to move all of that over to the main surface over here so I can give that a second coat. But as I say, yeah, really pleased. Could have got you know, yacht varnish, but no. I've done a little bit of research in terms of the difference, and there isn't much difference between a decent brand such as that and the more expensive yacht varnishes. There really isn't. So anyway, I digress. So those are the work surfaces. Really pleased. And here is the final kitchen work surface. I'm sure you'll agree. Well, hopefully you'll agree. It's I think it looks rather nice. I did a little bit of research in terms of kind of ingredients, if that's the right word, in terms of what goes in, and I was quite surprised. Do your research and have a look on the back of the tins in terms of what they actually put in them, and you'll be surprised how very similar this brand is compared to the high-end yacht varnishes. It's just got to dry overnight, and then I can sort all that mess out. Oh God, it's windy today. Another little update before we forget. We are getting a lot of questions, which is lovely. Keep them coming in terms of when we're getting our dog. Two responses. One, we can't go and look for dogs at the moment because of lockdown. And without going into detail, there's nothing wrong with my beautiful wife, but Mrs Bonneville is waiting an operation at the moment. Yeah. So we are going to get that done first.
Two operations actually.
Two operations. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with her. There's nothing to do with shortening her feet. Thank you for asking. So we've just got to wait and be patient with some operations for my lovely wife. And then it is all systems. We've not forgot about a dog. Don't worry about that.
You can guarantee we would get a dog, and then I would have the operation. One operation will probably set me back a few weeks. The other one isn't too bad. Sheffield, where I used to live, and one is here in Derby. So, and Mr B, when all this nonsense goes away, will have to be in the office twice, 3 times a week. So you can just guarantee we would get a dog. We would be all ready, set up, and then I would have an operation. So Darren wouldn't be there for 2 days, and you know, so we've got to just hang fire. It could be any time.
Yeah. So look, thank you for asking. We really do like the questions, but we've not forgot about a little fur ball. But that's the reason why. Yeah. Onwards. Goodbye. Now then, all that, again, I'm sorry about the wind noise today. All that water in the background has reminded us. We've got one last little update. We've got an otter about 20 feet from where we sleep at night on our boat. There's been an otter sighted. So hopefully Mrs Bonneville will be able to clip something in, courtesy of the Marina face. This is the actual look. Look guys, Mrs Bonneville's striding out. Yes, this is the style. Last time I was here, I had to cling to the edge. Mrs Bonneville will cut it in now. Thank God it's dried up.
Come on. Come on, slip.
Whoa. Yes, this is the only part of our little walk which requires us. I'll put my teeth in. This is the only part of our little walk, or this little walk, that requires us to go uphill. I don't do uphill anymore. I moved from Sheffield and Yorkshire because of the hills. Well, and the Soprano family. No, I'm joking on the latter. Or am I? No, I'm not. Mrs Bonneville's over there, look. Point to where we've got to go, Mrs B. Yeah. In the background somewhere is Tutbury Castle, and obviously at the moment we can't go in because of current restrictions enforced upon us. We will be taking you to Tutbury Castle at some point soon.
I'm going to check out the availability or when it's going to open, because I have a feeling we'll need to book. So when we do, we'll take you up there, because that's another place where poor old Mary Queen of Scots was imprisoned.
She was, yeah.
I can't remember exactly when because I forgot the date.
Oh, I love a nice tulip. In fact, if you watch our Austria series, I like a nice hanging basket as well. Right, folks, we are entering the village of Tutbury, and as I say, when we can, we're going to take you to the castle, which is just on our left-hand side. In fact, let me just flip the screen and show you. Again, we're very, very lucky. The Marina is situated right in the heart of some beautiful villages. Tutbury Castle, we don't know what it's like, but we are going to go there, aren't we, Manov?
Yes,
don't. We love a good ruin. We really do. Right, where to, Mrs B? We're going to have a walk around the churchyard. That's the thing we can't wait to open. We love just paying our respects in various churches. We really do, so yeah.
It's actually the first. So it's opening for public worship. Today is Saturday, and this is opening, look, for the first time on Sunday. Oh, that's nice to see. Very nice.
Yeah, that's really good to see. So let's go and have a look at Tutbury Church. You know when I say I like a spring flower, there's nothing better than a daffodil. Look at these. Let me just back up. This is me walking backwards. Who says men can't multitask? Look. Mrs Bonneville keeps buying daffodils for our well deck. She'll clip it in here. And there's
that big,
tiny. These are what we want.
What are they called?
Look at the size of them.
I know. Because they don't do them in Asda.
They don't do them in Asda. Other supermarkets are available.
That's the nearest one, so that's why I go there.
Oh. There we go. 10.89. Just seen Mrs Bonneville in terms of perspective. So yeah, that's a big church door.
And I'm 5'10", so you get an idea of how big the door is.
She's not 5'10" at all. She's not 5'10" at all, YouTubers. She wishes she was 5'10". thinking about getting some of these for the boat for Mrs B, for when she gets a little bit out of hand. She'd be permanently in them.
I'd not fit my feet in there, would I?
No. Imagine I'd fit my wide feet in that one, look.
That's one thing for you.
That's my Frodo foot.
That's your one foot would fit in there for you.
Mrs Bonneville sitting down, look. You can upload some stuff to social media.
I've got a squeaky welly.
Because we ditched the snow boots for these expensive hunters. They're getting their own back on us. They're getting their own back on us.
Squeaky shoe or squeaky wellies, it's because you haven't paid for them. That's an old wives' tale.
Trust me, I pay for everything I wear and own. There you go. No credit here. No credit here. Mrs Bonneville's about to go and be arty. What are you going to do, Mrs.
I'm going to take Donny Osmond through
the DJ Osmo.
Take Donny Osmond through the daffodils.
Bless her. Oh, we do love her. There she goes, look. There she is, look. Doing all her arty shots. Right, you know what we're going to say. This is the last little segment in Tutbury. No doubt Mrs Bonneville will do her magic with the editing, and we will see you next part of the vlog. Who knows where, who knows when. Could be anywhere. God knows where it will be.
Or what we'll be doing.
Or what we'll be doing. Right, see you soon.
Good morning. You join me on possibly the hottest day of the year so far. Apparently it's going to be. Currently it's 10 o'clock in the morning and it's already absolutely glorious. I'm going to go with my lovely friends from Goldfinch, and we're going to go and have a look at some of the things that have been happening on the marina. Now, you would think, having been here since last October, I would have seen most of the marina, but I haven't. There's certain bits where me and Mr B just haven't been. So me and my friends this morning, we're going to go and have a look and see what's up there, and we'll take you with us. We just stood admiring the lovely lodges that are here. They've put so many up, and looking at the land, there's probably another 4 or 5, maybe 6 to go up. But they really, really are beautiful, and they're set in such a lovely setting. And where we're stood now, our boat, if I just turn this around, our boat just behind there, that's where our boat is. Me and Mr B tend to walk around here in an evening, and it is lovely. It looks so different when the sun's shining on it. Like I said, we've usually walked around the lodges behind me there, but I've never been on this bit. But I've just noticed there's a sign, so we're going to have a look at that. Paul has just said, and I didn't notice this, that they put a number on all the trees on this sign, and then they've put the name of the trees on here, so you can find out exactly what each tree is and what it's called.
Here.
So that's ours there.
The tree number 20.
And is that tree number 20 there? And what is that one? Let's have a look.
The giant redwood.
What a great thing! So you can just see what each tree
All
is
the way around.
and find all the trees. We've come across a lovely seating area. It's the first time I've seen picnic tables with backs to the chairs, so we're the three of us are like, we'll remember this for when we're coming out and having our gin and tonics and picnic. But we've also seen what looks like a really big bird box. We're sure it's for an owl or something like that. Let me show you. thinking now it could be a woodpecker, because if you notice there's actually a hole halfway down the tree underneath the box. Now we've got to be careful because it looks like a dragon's going inside it, so we'll have to be very, very quiet so we don't wake it up. We found out that the Dreckie was actually a sculpture that was done by an artist called Alistair Farson, and it took him 2 weeks, and he did it with a chainsaw. Now the reason why they used the Dreckie, the dragon, the Viking word for dragon, is because the Marina originally, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years ago, was a settlement, and when they actually created the Marina, when they dug the Marina up, they found all sorts of artifacts, and those artifacts are actually stored in the Derby Museum. So it all links in with what was here before, the settlement. Very good.
What you've got is the sun's being concentrated by the magnifying lens onto a piece of, I think it's photosensitive paper at the back, and you can see at the moment there's a little high spot which is the sun. So what that's doing is, it's like a magnifying glass, it's burning a little line along, a trace along that piece of paper, and when you look at it later on, you'll be able to see exactly how many hours of sunlight you've had by the amount of that paper that's got the burn score on.
This is a sweet little pond that they've put in. Again, it's all around wildlife and nature, and the frogs are going to love this, so hopefully it'll be full of frog spawn and frogs and all sorts of other things. So these two benches are carved by the same person who did the Dreckie, the one that we showed you a little bit earlier. There's the lock. That's the lock, and apparently when it rains the water comes down here. If we just go round, little bridge through, and there's your little narrowboat, all ready to go along the canal, under the bridge and through the lock. Isn't that fabulous? Look at the detail in that. Me and Mr B have been here since last October, so that's quite a number of months. We've never actually seen it, so we really need to open our eyes a bit, don't we? We just had to. The first one of the year, isn't it? Bring on summertime.
I still want a Bernese Mountie or a St Bernard, and Mrs Bonneville still wants a handbag dog.
That makes sense. Have I made sense there? I don't know.
We've got an otter. We've got our hunters on.
I want to slap.
We'll be taking you. Pardon? We will be taking. Don't put this in, it's rubbish content.
Me and B tend to. Me and B. I'll start that again. Me and B. Where's the sun? That's it.